Chapter 6. Change the water in your pond. You have extraordinary mental powers that you seldom use that can bring you all the success and joy you want in life. The truth is that you are where you are and what you are because of the way you think, which is largely habitual. When you change the way you think, you change both your inner life and outer life. The thinking, life, and experiences of many people can be compared to a stagnant pond where the water never flows out, creating a breeding ground for the kind of creatures that live in brackish water. It is too easy for some people to stop taking in fresh, healthy, positive ideas and messages, rehashing and reliving negative thoughts and becoming generally negative and unmotivated about their lives. But this is not for you. Changing your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and attitudes is not easy. But just as you can become physically fit after a long period of not exercising, you can become positive, happy, and confident, mentally fit by working on yourself. You can deliberately feed your mind with clean, clear, positive thoughts and images that start to make your life the way you want it. A reason for everything. The law of cause and effect says that every effect or result in your life has a specific cause. Nothing happens by accident. Your life today is the result of all your previous thinking and could not be other than it is. The law of sowing and reaping, which comes from the Bible, says, "Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap." And the Bible is not an agricultural textbook. It refers to your mind and your personal development. In fact, this law means that whatever you are reaping today in any area of your life is the result of what you have sown in the past. If you want to get a different crop in the future, you have to sow different thoughts in the present. Your outer world is always a reflection of what you are thinking in the moment. Garbage in, garbage out, as is said in the computer world, but good in, good out is also true. Fortunately, you have complete control over what you think, and by exercising that control, you can turn your frogs into princes and become a completely positive person. Programming and pre-programming. Your mind is like an extraordinary computer that you can pre-program to accomplish amazing things. By feeding a steady stream of clean, clear, positive thoughts, wishes, and goals into your mind, pre-program and reprogram yourself to feel and act with confidence and self-control, especially under stress or in times of difficulty. Perhaps the most important application of the law of cause and effect is thoughts are causes and conditions are effects. This is why you become what you think about most of the time. What do you think about most of the time? Positive, happy people think about what they want and how to get it most of the time. Unhappy, negative people think about what they don't want and who is to blame most of the time. Your goal should be to think about what you want, to program your mind so that you are functioning at your best and feeling terrific about yourself most of the time. New habit patterns of thought. There are basically 3 ways to develop the mental habits of optimism and self-confidence. Fortunately, by the law of habit, whatever you repeat over and over eventually becomes a new habit, and you can develop any habit that you find useful and helpful. Forming a new, positive way of thinking is difficult, but once you have programmed it into your mind, it becomes automatic and easy. This is why Goethe is reported to have said, "Everything is hard before it is easy." Number 1. The power of positive affirmations. Just as you become what you think about, you become what you talk about, what you say to yourself most of the time. But your brain has a negative default setting. If you do not deliberately think positive thoughts about what you want and how to get it, your mind will fill with negative thoughts that will hold you back. With the power of affirmations, your potential is unlimited. When you repeat positive, uplifting words to yourself, they soon begin to take on a power of their own. You begin to think and feel in harmony with your new positive messages or programming. Your new positive attitudes cancel out and repel the negative thoughts and experiences. You develop a powerful mental immune system. The 3 P's of positive affirmations. Always phrase your affirmations in the 3 P's: personal, present, and positive tense. In the personal sense, you precede each mental command with the word I. You say, for example, I can do it, or I like myself, or I earn this much number of dollars per year. In the present tense, you state each affirmation as though the event is a current reality and has already happened. I earned this much number of dollars in 2012, or I weigh this much number of pounds. Since your subconscious mind can only accept commands phrased in the present tense, these words are immediately accepted by your subconscious computer and begin working 24 hours per day. The 3rd P refers to the positive sense. Your subconscious mind cannot process a negative command. You say, I am a non-smoker, rather than I don't smoke anymore. You say, I am patient and loving, rather than I don't blow up anymore. Number 2. You believe what you see. The second and perhaps the most powerful technique of mental programming is visualization. The more you feed your mind with clear mental pictures of the person you want to be and the results you want to achieve, the deeper these commands go into your subconscious mind, pre-programming you to think, feel, and act in a certain way when the circumstances require it. The following are the 4 keys to powerful and effective visualization for changing your thinking in a positive way. Vividness. There is a direct relationship between how clear you make your mental pictures and how rapidly your goals or desired behaviors appear in your life. Creating clear mental pictures or looking at pictures of what you want impresses these pictures into your subconscious mind, which then begins attracting people and resources into your life to make your visualization a reality. Number 2 is intensity. The more emotion you can attach to your visualization and affirmation, the greater impact it has on your thoughts, feelings, and actions. The key is to create the emotion that would accompany the successful realization of your desire. You should consciously get the feeling of success and happiness that you would experience when your visualization appears in your life. Number 3 is duration. The longer you can hold your vivid, emotionalized picture in your mind each time, the faster it comes into reality. Number 4 is frequency. The more often you can hold your picture of the ideal goal, life, behavior, or experience that you desire, the faster you program this desire into your subconscious and make it come true. Rapid reprogramming or the pre-programming technique. You can use a rapid pre-programming technique to mentally prepare yourself for any upcoming event. It requires that you follow 4 steps in order: verbalize, visualize, emotionalize, and realize. First, you think about something you want or the way you want to behave at an upcoming event and create a personal, present, positive tense command that you then state strongly and clearly, such as, in this upcoming interview or presentation, I am calm, positive, and in complete control. Second, you create a clear, vivid picture of yourself behaving exactly the way you would be if you were performing at your best. Third, you emotionalize and get the feeling you would have calm, confident, happy, relaxed if the situation turned out exactly as you desire. Finally, you turn this 3-part command over to your subconscious mind and allow your subconscious to work on it until the event occurs. You will often be astonished to see the event or experience happen exactly as you imagined it. Number 3 is prepare before the event. Okay? So, pre-programming yourself in advance of an important or stressful event will ensure that you are mentally and emotionally prepared to function at the top of your game. This ability to pre-program yourself gives you tremendous control over yourself and how you perform. If the upcoming event is a few days away, repeat this 3-part exercise throughout the day, just as you would practice for an upcoming sports competition. The 2 best times for this mental rehearsal are just before falling asleep at night and just after waking in the morning, when your subconscious is most receptive to reprogramming. Affirm your ideal outcome for the event. Visualize the event exactly as you affirm. Get the feeling of success and happiness you would enjoy when the event turned out exactly as you desire. The power of no. Because of early childhood criticism, most people grow up with fears of rejection. They are afraid of the negative responses of others, even complete strangers whom they have never met. When you are a child, your favorite word is yes. May I have some candy? Yes. May I have more dessert? Yes. May I have a new toy? Yes. May I have some money to go to a movie? Yes. We love the word yes, and at the same time we hate the word no. As adults, we are conditioned to seek out yes experiences and avoid no experiences. But to get ahead, you always have to take a chance that the other person will say no. If you avoid the word no so often that it becomes a habit, you will short circuit much of your chance to be successful and happy. Now, rejection is normal and natural. Rejection is normal in business and even more so in selling. It is not uncommon for a person to receive 5, 10 or even 20 no's for every yes. This is why you must reprogram your mind so that you could become completely unafraid of the word no. When you have no more fear of rejection, your whole future will open up in front of you. The most powerful word for success is ask. The more you ask for, the more you will get. This refers to jobs and promotions, dates and relationships, sales and business opportunities. The future belongs to the askers. Go for no. How do you eliminate your fear of being told no? By pre-programming yourself to eagerly seek out as many no's as possible. You decide that you will have no fear of the word no from now on. This discovery changed Brian's life when he was 24, and it changed his son's life when he was 24 as well. When Brian was 24, he was unskilled and a high school dropout. The only job he could get was straight commission selling, cold calling on offices during the day and on homes and apartments during the evening. On his first day of the job, he was paralyzed with fear. He walked around the block over and over, too afraid to go up to a door and knock. Finally, he pushed himself up to the door, knocked and waited with his heart pounding. A nice little old lady answered, spoke to Brian quite politely, thanked him for calling and wished him a good day. As he walked down the driveway, Brian made a resolution that he would never be afraid to call on a stranger and ask for an order again. Face down the fear of rejection. From that day on, he reprogrammed himself to look forward eagerly to rejection to the word no. He resolved that from then on, every no would spur greater effort and enthusiasm. When he started work in the morning, he could hardly wait to hear the first no. When he got it, as he inevitably did, he would brighten up and spring into action. When one of the Brian's son graduated college, he asked his father for advice on what type of job he should get if he wanted to be successful. Brian told him that if he could handle the rejection of cold calling for 1 year, he would be physiologically or psychologically set for life. He took his father's advice. He got a job cold calling on homes to sell fiber optic hookups, kept at it for a year and become a totally different person. His self-confidence went through the roof. He told Brian, "Dad, I know now that I'm going to succeed in life because after a year of cold calling, I'm not afraid of anything." You can pre-program yourself to have no fears of rejection or failure by telling yourself over and over that nothing can stop you. Visualize yourself as calm, confident and smiling. Talk to yourself and create within yourself the emotion that would accompany the success you desire. By repeating the mental programming techniques of affirmation, visualization and emotionalization, you take complete control of your mind and emotions, boost your self-confidence and become a completely positive person. Now do this. Think of an upcoming event where you feel apprehensive or fearful about the result or outcome. Create a positive affirmation that states exactly how you would want to perform and how you would want the event to turn out. For example, I am calm, confident, and in complete control of this interview, and I get the job or sale at the end. Create a clear, vivid, happy picture of this ideal outcome and play it over and over on the screen of your subconscious mind. You will be amazed at the result the very first time you try it.